my name is Georgia and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be answering your questions that you guys asked me on my Instagram. My Instagram handle will be on the screen because that is generally where I interact most with you guys and I tend to get the most amount of questions. I hope you guys don't mind me just filming in my room. I really do like this background. I don't know what it is, and I've got a huge window here. So if you guys see this background, you know it's just going to be a chilled video. But without further ado, let's jump in and get some questions answered for you guys. Okay, so the first question is from Grace and she said, will you ever bring out merch in the future? Probably would. I don't know what I would do, but probably in the future, if you know the opportunity came up, for sure I would do that. But right now, no. I'm pretty much focused on the Inspire project merch and bringing out apparel and stuff all to do with that movement. So if you guys are interested in like that sort of side of things, then that is where I'm bringing out merch constantly. We have releases and I've been really excited with all of the new things that are coming out. So I'm super excited with all that stuff. But as for just like my YouTube and yeah, personal stuff, not yet, but possibly in the near future. I've gotten quite a few questions asking what my favorite clothing stores are. My number one is Nasty Gal. That's where I get most of my pieces from. I love boutiques like Princess Polly, Pepper Mayo. I shop at Sports Girl a little bit as well. And TK Maxx is always good because you get like quality stuff but for a lot cheaper. But yeah, they're probably my top few stores. A few little general questions. So Taylor has asked what I'm studying at uni and when my birthday is. My birthday is the 9th of April 1999 and at uni I am studying psychology and justice, so a dual degree. Taylor also asked, are you religious? And this is a question I do get quite a bit, but in short, no, I'm not religious. I don't have a particular religion that I follow or practice in any way, but I have my own beliefs, which I think everyone does. I don't know why I'm so scared to answer this question, and I always have been. I have my own reasons, I have my own beliefs, and you know, that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own, but yeah, I just get so scared that people are gonna judge me or, you know, think badly of me because I don't follow a particular religion, if that makes sense. But in short, no, I'm not. I've gotten quite a few questions about budgeting, money, how I afford things, and yeah, just how I budget everything. And firstly, I'm very lucky in that I still live with my parents. I still live in my family house that I've grown up in. And I am very lucky that I don't have to pay board. And my mum still buys like things like food to feed me and stuff like that. Although I am quite an independent person and I do, you know, make my own food. I will go and do my own grocery shopping if I have to. It's just about prioritizing things, I think, for me, and knowing what's important. Like, is driving your car more important than going clubbing on a Saturday night? And for me, it is. If it's not for you, that's cool. But yeah, it's just sort of the things that I prioritize, and I make sure that I have enough money for the things that I think are really important, like gym and that sort of thing. Hence why I'm not one of those party people that go out every Saturday night or whatever, just because I don't want to waste my money on that, and I have so many other things that I need to be saving for and spending my money on. Rochelle asks, are you going to do a meet and greet? Not at the moment. As I sort of said before with like the whole merch thing, if the opportunity came up, I would of course do it, but I would just be petrified, like I'm sure so many other content creators are, that no one would show up. That's honestly my biggest fear, that I would like organize a meetup and 2 people would come or no one would come. If no one came, my heart would honestly like sink. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about it. But yes, I would love to meet you guys. Seriously, I love meeting you guys in public and getting photos with you guys, and I love putting faces to the names that, like, you know, I see commenting on my Instagram pictures or DMing me or whatnot. So I do love meeting you guys, but if I ever did a meetup, I think it would just have to be at an appropriate time, you know, appropriate surroundings and all that stuff, and everything would just have to work. But I'd still be petrified that no one would show up. Millie asked, give us goss on your love life, and also what's your fave thing to do to treat yourself? Millie, I seriously love you, but my favorite thing to do to treat myself is honestly to go to the beach. If, you know, I'm like, you know, treat yourself today. But if we're talking like lower scale things, I do eat. So I'll have like, you know, a donut or something. I'm a sucker for a donut, or like a nice slice or something, or even get Uber Eats and stuff. Like I love Uber Eats Charlie Roll Squeeze, but I don't often get it. So if I was treating myself, I would do something like that, have some good food, or just sort of enjoy the day. Like on a day like today, you can't really see, but it's like, you know, sunny, not a cloud in the sky. I'll just go out and like lie in the grass and listen to some music in my backyard. I don't know if that's weird or lame, but I do it and it makes me very happy. But yeah, that's sort of what I do to treat myself. And as far as my love life goes, I do keep a lot of my love life private from YouTube, and I like always have, just because it's not something that normally has too much to do with my online presence, if that makes sense. But if you guys follow me on like Instagram and stuff, you know, you see stuff and you know, and even in my vlogs, like I talk about it. Let's just say it's a little bit interesting. Things are happening, but I don't know. I'm a very go with the flow kind of person. I'm just like, meh, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, there's should I say there's a little something, I don't know. I'm getting very awkward. I don't know why. I get very scared about talking about boys on the internet because I'm scared they're gonna watch it. And this one person I think might watch it, so let's just leave it. Let's hold it there and move on. But oh boy, I got this so awkward. Erica asked fave baby names. I have always loved the name Ava. Ava, Crystal, and Alana. I don't know why, just I like it. I also love the name Xenia, which is like Xenia. I think it's beautiful. And then for a boy, I don't know why, but I've been obsessed with the name Harley for a long time. I can just imagine like an out of control child, which would definitely be mine, called Harley. I don't know. I'm not sure, but yeah, those are probably my favorite baby names. Taylor asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years? So in 5 years, I will be 24. I will have finished my uni degree, or almost finishing my uni degree. I think I'll be finishing up my master's hopefully. So in 5 years, I see myself hopefully being really happy, be on the way to my dream job, almost be finished my degree, and be hopefully with my foot in the door somewhere in like an industry that I want to work in. I still see myself in Brisbane, but just happy, loving life, doing my thing and helping people. That's me. That's me in a nutshell. Emma asked, what's your favorite holiday destination? 110% the Maldives. One day I will go there. It's super expensive, but it's always been my dream to go there. My friend Kiara asked, how are you waking up at 6:30 a.m. in this climate? I don't actually know. I don't get out of bed necessarily at 6:30. Sometimes I do, but I'm just an early riser. I can't help it. I wake up early and I get stuff done and I go to bed earlier. Like I just like to be productive, so I just wake up even though it's freezing. But I don't always get out of bed at 6:30. Like sometimes I'll go to the gym first up, but most of the time, especially since I've been on holidays, I just lie in my bed till like 7:30 and then I get out and get stuff done. Jess asked, do you find the growth of your channel and Instagram to be overwhelming at times? This is a good question. I think sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming, and you have to step back for a second and just think about it. Think about where you are, why you're doing what you're doing. Just sort of evaluate how incredible it is, because sometimes I will admit I do get a little bit overwhelmed, but normally when that happens I just take a step back, you know, go have a shower, don't look at my phone, I don't, you know, edit a video or do any YouTube work. I just, you know, enjoy life. Then I remember, and it's just like a little reminding thing where I need to remind myself that, you know, this is incredible what I'm doing. I'm so grateful and blessed, and there is honestly nothing else that I would rather be doing than YouTube and being able to connect with so many beautiful people. So yeah, it's sort of just a little reminding thing. You need to remind yourself that you really wouldn't have it any other way. And the last question, Georgia asks, what's your favorite type of training / exercise? This is a good question. Lately I've really been enjoying weights training, so it always fluctuates. I'm obsessed with arm workouts and back workouts, or weight training. I don't know why, but I've just really been enjoying that recently. It makes me really excited. But I also really do love my spin classes. I'm really into that. which is pretty much just a HIIT workout, but you do it on a bike. And I do a particular program which is Les Mills RPM, if any of you guys do that, and I've been really obsessed with that recently. So depending on how I'm feeling and how much energy I have, one of the two. That's all the questions I'm going to answer today. Thank you so much to everyone who did ask questions. If I didn't get around to answering yours, I do apologize, but I like to keep these videos as concise and short as possible. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.
We are lost.